Welcome to the Science of Caring, an introduction to nursing science and why it matters. In the next few minutes, we'll explore how nursing blends compassionate care with scientific methods to improve health outcomes, influence policy, and drive innovation in healthcare. Think of this as a roadmap for how evidence and practice come together to support patients and communities. Nursing science is a formal body of knowledge that supports professional nursing practice by combining the art of caring with rigorous scientific inquiry. It aims to understand symptoms, promote health, and improve patient outcomes while informing policy. The image on the right hints at that scientific foundation, showing how biology, technology, and systems thinking connect to everyday nursing care. At its core, nursing science exists to improve patient outcomes, enhance quality of care, and safeguard the well-being of individuals and populations. That means every study, theory, or clinical change ultimately asks, does this make care safer, fairer, and more effective for the people we serve? This guiding purpose shapes research priorities and everyday clinical decisions. Now let's turn to the pillars that make up the foundation of nursing science. These core components work together to transform ideas into practical improvements: theoretical frameworks that explain why nurses act as they do, research that generates new evidence, and clinical approaches that apply that evidence at the bedside. Each pillar strengthens the discipline in its own way. The first pillars are theory and research, which together explain and expand nursing knowledge. Nursing theories provide frameworks for understanding patient needs and guiding interventions, while nursing research is the systematic work that tests, refines, and generates new evidence through trials and qualitative studies. In practice, theory inspires questions and research provides the answers that improve care. Evidence-based practice, or EBP, is where research meets the bedside. It involves integrating the best available evidence with clinical expertise and patient preferences to ensure care is safe and effective. The photo here, showing a clinical team using a tablet, reflects that process: nurses translating research findings into real decisions that directly benefit patients during care delivery. Quality improvement uses data-driven methods to make immediate, measurable changes to healthcare processes, and it relies on the nursing process: assess, diagnose, plan, implement, evaluate, to drive safer care. The chart on the right illustrates impact. In one example, a targeted EBP initiative reduced patient falls from 80% before intervention to 30% afterward, showing how action and measurement produce results. From theory to bedside, nursing science delivers tangible effects on global health by turning conceptual advances into everyday practice. This section highlights how research-informed interventions travel from academic insight to clinical routines, improving patient safety and outcomes around the world and proving that disciplined inquiry can reshape bedside care in meaningful ways. Nursing science plays a critical role in promoting health equity by investigating social determinants of health and testing interventions for vulnerable populations. The pie chart on the right shows how multiple factors contribute to reducing readmissions, with nurse-led evidence-based practices, technology, and policy changes all playing roles, and it underscores the field's commitment to closing gaps in care for equitable outcomes. Looking ahead, the future of nursing science is shaped by genomics, AI, and data science, and a global focus on equity. Genomics enables tailored care, AI helps predict and optimize outcomes, and a global health lens addresses disparities worldwide. Together, these trends point to a more precise, data-informed, and socially conscious future for nursing practice and research. Nursing science is an evolving discipline that adapts with technology and societal needs while preserving compassionate care. Nurses are not just caregivers but also innovators who translate evidence into practice, lead quality improvements, and shape health systems. The image here reinforces that dual role, showing collaboration across professionals to improve patient outcomes and drive change. Thank you for following this introduction to nursing science. We've covered its purpose, core pillars, practical impact, and future directions, and now I invite your questions and thoughts on how these ideas can be applied in your own practice or research. Let's discuss what resonated most and where we might focus next to advance care. The final slide lists the image sources used throughout this presentation to ensure proper attribution and transparency. Providing these links supports responsible use of third-party visuals and allows you to review original materials if you'd like further context or to reuse images for teaching and research purposes.